At least 30 people were killed in Gaza while attempting to get food at an aid site in the central part of the territory. It's one of many recent incidents during which Israel has killed Palestinians, primarily who were seeking handouts of food, aid, and shelter. Let's turn now to Tom Soufi Burridge. And Tom, what do the Israeli Defense Forces say happened here?
Yeah, Lindsay, the IDF says the incident is under review. Now, they say that they have no reports or no information about IDF fire during daylight hours corresponding to some of the video circulating in the media. But they do say that they once again have fired what they call warning shots, quote, towards suspects. Now, we have asked Israeli officials to clarify what warning shots towards people means, because it's a slightly confusing term, and we're waiting for clarification on that. But as you say, this is another incident near to one of those aid distribution sites in Gaza, another deadly incident, and once again it is raising questions about the morality behind this scheme and whether or not it is contributing not only to the desperation and the hunger in Gaza, but also to the death toll from the war.
Of course, so many questions. This is one of 4 aid sites in operation. Who's manning these sites, and is enough aid getting through?
Yeah, this is the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. Basically, it's an American-backed group, American companies. I interviewed their new executive chairman just a few days ago. Look, they're running the sites themselves. There's only 4 of them. They're quite limited areas that Gazans have to move towards in what they call safe corridors. And once, if people have deviated from those safe corridors, that's when we've seen these deadly incidents, according to the IDF. But look, you know, we've seen huge crowds turn up to these areas. Look, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation says it has distributed millions and millions of meals to thousands and thousands of Gazans. It says it is doing the best it can to alleviate the hunger of people in Gaza. But look, international aid agencies have refused to participate in this scheme. They accuse the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation of basically being part of Israel's military strategy, because Israel has wanted this type of scheme to be up and running because it says it is necessary to prevent aid going into the hands of Hamas, which it alleges was going on in the past throughout the war. The UN says there's no clear evidence of that. But look, it's a contentious scheme. When I interviewed the new executive chairman of that group, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, look, he said he pushed back very strongly on the criticism. And he said, look, I'm not doing this. We're not doing this so that anybody dies. Quite the opposite. And he pushed back on the notion that the scheme itself is actually putting people in disproportionate danger. Lindsay?
All right, Tom Soufi Burridge for us. Thanks to you.